Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. BlackRock received $100,000 in seed funds for Bitcoin ETF, says SEC filing. Next, if I was the government, I'd close it down, says JPMorgan CEO on crypto. Also, Coinbase rolls out crypto transfers via links sent on WhatsApp and Telegram. Plus, Bitcoin halving, BTC ETF hype driving price up into 2024, said at Next Block Expo in Berlin. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We are a new channel here on YouTube, and would greatly appreciate it if you would click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. It does help support the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline: BlackRock received $100,000 in seed funds for Bitcoin ETF, says SEC filing. BlackRock and other financial giants have entered the race to launch the first spot Bitcoin ETF in the United States. The world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, received $100,000 in seed funding from an unknown investor for its spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, or ETF, in October 2023, according to its latest United States Securities and Exchange Commission filing. The SEC filing revealed that the investor agreed to purchase 4,000 shares for $100,000 on October 27, 2023, at $25 per share, with the investor, quote, acting as a statutory underwriter with respect to the seed creation baskets, unquote. The latest filing by BlackRock also revealed certain details on the asset manager's plans to pay the sponsor's fee, where it plans to borrow Bitcoin or cash as trade credit from the trade credit lender on a short-term basis. BlackRock can charge their fees via a loan instead of having to sell BTC, the ETF asset. That way, they don't impact BTC price that much. The settlement of trade credits will occur on the business day following the execution date, attracting a financing fee of 11% plus the federal funds target rate divided by 365. For example, suppose on November 20th, 2023, the Fed funds target rate was 5.5%. The hypothetical financing fee of that date would be 11% plus 5.5% divided by 365 on the borrowed funds. ETF analyst Eric Balchanis called the new revelations an interesting development in the nerdiest way. BlackRock was among the first institutional giants to file for a spot Bitcoin ETF in July. BlackRock's application is one of 13 awaiting a decision from the SEC. While the SEC has previously rejected spot BTC ETF applications, market experts have predicted that by early 2024, the SEC will most likely approve the first spot BTC ETF in the United States. Our next top headline: if I was the government, I'd close it down, says JPMorgan CEO on crypto. Jamie Dimon has previously referred to cryptocurrencies as decentralized Ponzi schemes and Bitcoin as a fraud. JPMorgan Chase Chair and CEO Jamie Dimon told several United States lawmakers that if he had the authority in government, he would try to shut down crypto. In a December 6th hearing of the Senate Banking Committee on oversight of Wall Street firms, Dimon responded to questioning from Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, who claimed North Korea had funded much of its missile program using proceeds of crypto crime, in addition to funding Hamas. The JPMorgan Chase CEO said he had always been deeply opposed to crypto and associated digital assets with criminals and drug traffickers, in addition to tax avoidance. If I was the government, I'd close it down, said Dimon. The JPMorgan Chase CEO testified before the Senate committee alongside the CEOs of Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citigroup, BNY Mellon, Goldman Sachs, State Street, and Morgan Stanley. Diamond has previously referred to cryptocurrencies as decentralized Ponzi schemes and Bitcoin as a fraud. Warren questioned the other CEOs on whether crypto firms should be subject to the same anti-money laundering rules U.S. banks are obligated to uphold, to which all responded in the affirmative. In a statement to Cointelegraph, a spokesperson for the crypto education-focused organization, CEDAR Innovation Foundation, said Warren's claims revealed a lack of understanding of blockchain technology. It is misleading to claim that crypto facilitates illicit finance any more so than traditional fiat currency, said CEDAR. The statements by Senator Warren and the bank CEOs are a direct recognition of the promise of crypto, decentralized finance, and blockchain technology as a direct threat to the traditional financial system. The Massachusetts senator has been a vocal opponent of crypto in the U.S. government, often linking crypto transactions to terrorism and pushing for legislation aimed at cutting down on the illicit use of digital assets. In the wake of the October 7th attack by Hamas on Israel, many U.S. lawmakers have supported Warren's efforts to raise attention to the role of crypto in financing terrorism. Our next top headline, Coinbase rolls out crypto transfers via links sent on WhatsApp and Telegram. Recipients need to download a Coinbase wallet to receive the funds, but the crypto exchange says they've simplified the process for less tech-savvy users. A new feature from Coinbase Wallet allows for the transfer of crypto through a link that can be sent through some of the most popular social media sites and messaging apps as the crypto exchange looks to make its service accessible to a wider market. Users can now send money on any platform that they can share a link, Coinbase said in a December 5th blog post, naming apps like iMessage, Telegram, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. There's no payment fee when sending USD Coin, a US dollar stablecoin, Coinbase co-launched in 2018 with its issuer Circle. Clicking the link will take the recipient to their device's app store to download Coinbase Wallet, if not already downloaded, where they can create a wallet in one click, Coinbase noted. If the funds aren't claimed within 2 weeks, they will be returned to the sender. Coinbase also made a simple mode for its wallet to help new and less savvy tech users, only showing basic functions like buying, sending, receiving, and viewing assets. Coinbase said the new feature aims to solve complexities with international bank wire transfers, which it claims often come with hefty fees and paperwork and can take up to 5 business days for the funds to arrive. Coinbase's share price has increased over 300% so far in 2023 to $140, but is still down 59% from its all-time high of $343 on November 12, 2021, according to Google Finance. Our next top headline, Bitcoin halving, BTC ETF hype driving price up into 2024, said at Next Block Expo in Berlin. Several macro events are contributing to increased interest in Bitcoin, its price, and a knock-on effect on the wider markets. The potential approval of spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, the looming BTC mining reward halving, and major regulatory and enforcement actions have a profound psychological effect on market prices. This is a key takeaway from the Next Block Expo conference in Berlin, just as Bitcoin tipped past 42,000 for the first time in over a year. Anamika Brands CEO Robbie Young, Gummy Crypto's capital managing partner Miko Matsumura, Binance regional manager Jonas Younger, and Polka Starter business development lead Zhao Liet weighed in on whether the current cryptocurrency bear market was coming to an end in a conversation with Cointelegraph. Bitcoin halving is a psychological phenomenon. Considering the influence of the 4-year cycle between Bitcoin mining reward halvings, Matsumara likens the rhythm to that of a medieval battering ram. Every 4 years, we swing the ram and we smash. 4 years is long enough that the people inside the castle think we've gone away, the venture capitalist explains. Matsumara says that the halving cycle involves an inherent shilling focal point mechanism, which is a game theory concept and social phenomenon where people or organizations can coordinate without communication. It's important to think about it as a psychological training phenomenon because each time it works, it inclines people to go with it the next time it happens. He also suggests that Bitcoin's stock-to-flow model clearly shows that the actual cut in BTC supply is getting smaller with each halving, which means the actual mathematical economic effect is smaller. Younger echoes these sentiments by highlighting the deflationary mechanism of the Bitcoin protocol and that there's never talk of having the fiat money supply. It's just such a foreign concept to everything with fiat money that every time it occurs, it's just such a celebration of we're doing something completely different here. Young provides another interesting perspective, noting that while Anamika Brands has just 2 projects that directly work in the Bitcoin ecosystem out of some 500 investments, the preeminent blockchain remains very impactful in what it does. The Anamika CEO says the effect is similar to any business where interest rates, employment figures, and other big macroeconomic signals have an impact even if they're not directly impacting you. So, for us, I think Bitcoin is our central bank. With that in mind, I think of Ethereum as our investment bank. Bitcoin ETFs and consumer protection. The pending approval of several spot Bitcoin ETFs in the United States is being widely cited as a significant driver of BTC's recent appreciation in value into the mid-$40,000 price range. Young offers a very short takeaway as to why this is the case. The potential income from Bitcoin ETFs is estimated to be $10 to $12 billion. For an exchange like Binance, the potential for an immediate price spike is another important consideration that could test the systems of a number of global exchange operators. These kinds of events are critical in running the exchange. It's a matter of succeed or fail in terms of providing the underlying infrastructure when the news goes out and you see that green wick, Younger explains. Binance's regional director adds that consumer protection is set to fundamentally change with the provision of spot Bitcoin ETF, which provides a compelling proposition that will drive investment into the asset class. All of a sudden, with this ETF vehicle, you will no longer have synthetic financial instruments that reflect the price of Bitcoin. You have an actual spot. It's all secured. It's all in custody. A cautious approach. While there is a sense of euphoria and talk of crypto winter beginning to thaw, Leet offers a sobering perspective given Polkadot's role in incubating and guiding cryptocurrency startups through a tough 2 years. During the bull market euphoria, a lot of companies overspent. They didn't build a treasury, which is super important, Leet explains. While those that have survived are looking ahead to better times, he advocates for a cautious approach. We still advise them to not mind that everyone is excited. You must have a long-term intelligence. Make sure that you have a runway for a few years. The recent enforcement action against Binance and its subsequent $4.3 billion settlement with the U.S. Justice Department was also described as a positive development for the wider industry that assuages any fears of the future operations of the world's largest exchange by transaction volume. So this concludes our top headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.